Hello my friends, Sebastian here from Melbourne, Australia, and I really want to welcome you today to another truly powerful session where we're going to speak about a truly important topic, and this topic is called perception is projection. And we want to relate this really in regards to the sales approach which we want to make ourselves, or which we want to own to truly thrive in the home-based business industry. In particular, if you have decided to become an empowered entrepreneur, to become an entrepreneur to really take charge of your own life. Okay, now how would you like to really absolute become a sales master? How would you like to absolute smash through any sort of limiting decision what you associate as being sales is all about? Okay, let me unravel that. Now, if we understand that as an entrepreneur, we're certainly not anymore sitting on a desk and working for a linear income, if this makes sense. Okay, what we're going to do is we actually, as an entrepreneur, we are developing, or we are promoting derivatives called, and derivatives is for yourself a license to print money, if you wish, and we all have that license to print money. All right, and these derivatives can be things like coaching. You can offer coaching to clients. You can promote affiliation products. You can sell your business opportunities. This is all a derivatives which comes from you, which gives you certainly a license to print money on a mindset scope, if this makes sense, just for the moment. All right, now the interesting part here on that is that a lot of people actually have a negative association to the actual sales approach, and I gotta be very honest here right now when I say I was one of these people. Right, I have had always a very limited and I very narrowed, idea or thought process about the actual sales process. Now, if you currently are struggling to offer the society or the world something which you believe is truly of value, might be even just subconsciously, there are some limiting decisions, my friend, just holding you back to really live up to your true potential. And this is what I want to discuss today with you. All right, now let me just explain that a little bit further. Because of a lot of factors, the way how we grew up, the environment we grew up, the things we got taught, especially in our imprint period called. In the imprint period is a period between 0 and 7, when we were 0 and 7 roughly, when our family and our close network literally have taught us what is seemingly wrong and right to do in life. And we all know there's nothing right and wrong, there's just be. All right, now there's just the process of we are beings in the world, in our reality. Right, now perception and projection means this: if you have currently a problem to sell, either consciously or subconsciously, this is certainly linked to the way how you grew up, if this makes sense. And we want to just smash through, right, this barrier, enabling yourself to really thrive, to really make things happen what you always want to make happen, to really live towards your true potential, if this makes sense. All right, what I want to discuss right now here with you is a bit of a theory behind that whole topic, to actually understand what I mean with that. You might say, oh Sebastian, come on, don't tell me that type of crap, if you wish, yeah, but just stay with me. Now, if we look at brand capacity in itself, we are actually only able to focus on a particular point or in a particular reality. Let's just assume that our universe is abundance, okay? And let's just assume that, okay? Actually, it's the fact, it is the case, right? The universe is abundant, but if you're not having right now the same mindset, just let's stay with that. Now, we do understand that abundance, there's no limitation, there's no luck on everything, on anything, okay? And we are able as a human being really to focus laser sharp only on a very tiny spot of our personal reality. And this is really what Einstein said just in the past, by saying, you know, he said actually that the people are boxed into the boundary conditions of their own thinking. And that means what you can imagine is that you're sitting right now, we're all sitting in a box with walls, obviously left and right, and we're sitting in the middle of that room, right, or in the middle of that box, and we assume that these walls are our realities, or is your reality. But the truth is, my friend, that the reality is abundant, so much bigger than that. And in regard to the sales process, if we understand in network marketing or in the home-based business industry as an entrepreneur, we need to be able to break through these boundary conditions of your own thinking to be able to massively thrive. All right. And that is something which a lot of mentors actually are teaching right now, not just in the personal growth industry, but also applying that in their own lives, because they understand that type of mindset, you know, and the rich in particular, obviously, because these are the people who really thrive. Now, what we want to do with that is the following. Once we understand that the universe is abundant, the only thing what we need to do is just to break through that. Okay. We are only able, imagine you have a flashlight in your hands and you have a dark room, and you go in that room with the flashlight on, and what you're able to do, you're pointing in certain directions and lighten up the particular part you are pointing to. Now the key is this, that the room is so much bigger than that, just the point we have focused a flashlight on, right? All right. Now what we need to do is to just shift our reality. We need to move that flashlight, this illumination of this little spot in this massively dark room, onto another spot. And this spot might be even the sales approach. So if you focus on selling, on derivatives, and pointing the flashlight into other areas of this massively big, abundant, dark room, you will see certain realities will just pop up left and right, and you will start increasing your knowledge. And this is really the key here. You want to learn, you want to increase your knowledge about selling in particular, so that you make yourself familiar and that you feel confident about that topic. Which I really recommend you might be even to thinking about reading books about Zig Ziglar, or people who actually have mastered the way of selling. Robert Kiyosaki, you know, a big aspect here, a big author or mentor, if you wish, who I would highly recommend just looking into, to really getting the idea of what it means to suddenly being the entrepreneur you want to be, but also really to mastering the sales approach you know you need to master in order to become massively successful. All right, I hope this you know, it's quite a obviously extend topic here, which I hope to be able to really tailor it down for yourself, so you can go out there right now making your own distinctions and really start learning about that particular topic, because this is what is often the breaking point for a lot of people, my friends. All right, so I'm really want to thank you right now for making the time. You know, it's always for myself such a pleasure to stand here right now in front of the camera in this beautiful environment in Melbourne, and knowing that you know, people like yourself are actually interested and find the I guess the time I put into that here of value. And this is what I call truly where we speak about law of reciprocity. Okay, and I really want to thank you right now for having made the time to tune into my video. We see each other at the next block. Until then, my friends, be happy and make life an epic adventure. Thanks so much.